Hey y'all, hey, it is your girl Calista C. Let's talk for a minute. I want to talk to you about suffering. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I want to talk to you about suffering. I want to talk to you about trials and tribulations and having joy. Still having joy in the midst of all this, Say what, Calista? You want me to be happy when I get bad test results? When I'm going through grief? When I am hurting? When I am whatever is going on? You want me to be happy? I know it is hard, but listen, all too often do we blame the devil for suffering. We blame the devil. We give a lot of times. There's a lot of times that we give the devil too much credit. Like, for real, we will say it's the devil's fault, and the devil sit back and say, "Listen at them. They giving me credit for a lot of stuff, and I like getting credit for bad things. I like it. They don't even realize that I like it, but I'm getting. They're saying, "Oh, it's me. Yeah, it's me." We give the devil too much credit. So here's the thing. No matter what happened in the Bible, when things were going wrong and the Lord came through, it was always joy, right? But the Lord cannot prove to you who He is and what He can do unless something happens. Yeah, I know that's hard to think about. But how is the Lord going to show you that He's real and healing? He can heal you. He can bring you through things if it doesn't happen. Think about it. Think about it. How do you think that we get a testimony? What's the first few words? What's the first few letters? Test. We can't have a testimony without a test. So listen. Next time you have pain, next time you're suffering, or next time you're going through a financial battle when you don't know what in the world's going on, don't jump to conclusions and give the evil one the credit. It may be the Lord pruning that out. That way you can go and be propelled to the next step that He has for you, which means it turns into joy. We don't want to give the evil one credit. We give him credit too much for a lot of things. But listen, next time you're going through that suffering, that pain, that trial, that tribulation, think and say, "Lord, I thank you. I thank you for you allowing me to be here. I thank you for the test, giving me a testimony." Because listen, you guys, when I had my brain aneurysm, the pain that came from it, oh boy, listen, even my doctors said, just looking at paperwork and the thing and the minor heart attack and things like that, they are surprised. I'm sorry if it's shaking, but they are shocked. They're like, "Sis, how in the world? How did you do this?" And every time something would come up, even though I knew their response would be minimal, they wouldn't know what to say. I would say, "It was the Lord. The Lord took me through it." Because it's only the Lord that can take me through the pain of having 4 migraines at one time. Can you guys even comprehend that? Can you even let that settle in for a minute? Can you imagine having 4 migraines at one time? Not back to back, but at one time. Or if you've ever had a headache, just a little headache, you know how bad it hurts. Think about intensifying it 10 times. When I tell you this pain made me have a minor, slight heart. So how did I count it? What I call my year, I count it and I call it my most worst and blessed year ever. Because now I can tell you that the Lord is a healer. You can look at me and see proof of Him. You can hear my voice and know that I mean what I mean when I tell you I know what death tastes like. And you don't want to taste it. But next time you're going through something, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Tell Him you have faith, even though if your brain is beating like somebody is daggone UFC boxer is beating you in the head, and that's exactly what it felt like. Tell Him that you still have faith in Him and that you know that He's a healer, because through that He sees your faith in Him. He sees how much you love Him. He sees that now, even though she's going through that, she still loves me and is counting on me. Don't be quick to give your testimony to the evil one. Don't do it. Give it to the Lord today. Give it to Him today. And let Him handle that struggle, that burden. He says, give it to me. He says in the Bible, give it to me. We are not load-carrying animals. We are His sheep, and He is our shepherd. He's the one that feeds us, watches over us for predators. We're just all we're meant to do is graze in His love and depend on Him and call on Him. And if we get a nick or scratch or hurt or sick, He's our healer. He's the shepherd that comes to that sheep and gives them the bandage that they need or fixes up that wound. Remember, you're His sheep. He's the shepherd. We're just meant to graze in His love. We're meant to give it all to Him. Love y'all.